talk about physical activity while on the job and how maybe you can increase some of your physical activity, especially if your job is very sedentary. You spend a lot of time at a computer. According to the CDC, physical activity can help you control your weight and reduce your risk of disease, strengthen your bones and muscles, improve your mental health, and increase your chances of living longer.
I think a great way to determine how much activity you're getting every day is keeping a walking log and making sure, if you can, possibly aim for about 10,000 steps. But if you can't really get there, that's okay. I would suggest starting with a log of what you do walk and then increasing it each day. Maybe taking the stairway instead of the elevator, or parking a little further in the parking lot, so that each day you'll start to see your steps increasing, with your ultimate goal being close to that 10,000, as close as you can get.
It's a good idea to take a 3-minute walking break about every 30 minutes if you're sitting at your desk for long periods of time. Just a quick walk around the office, or maybe just stand for a few seconds. Maybe you have a standing desk and you can spend some of your time standing and working at the same time. If you can take a very short break at least every 30 to 60 minutes, it will really help your focus, help you have some calm for a few minutes, and help you come back to the job feeling a little bit more refreshed.
I think one of the great things we often do is buddy up and get a coworker to go for a walk during break times or lunch whenever you can. Possibly, report back to your other colleagues, oh, I walked around the puddle outside today and, saw whatever you saw in ecotherapy, maybe getting a little bit of the view of the animals that were grazing or something like that. You could even just walk right in front of your desk for a few minutes. If you're on a conference call, you can clearly just walk around your desk and stay there just to continue getting those steps in.
And maybe you have a few colleagues at work that have the similar interests you do, maybe walking at lunchtime. Lots of organizations have maybe a walking club at lunchtime. So you spend part of your lunch break eating, and then on wonderful, great weather days, you go out and take a walk around the building if you can, or maybe walk inside too if you can't get outside.
Even sometimes they have the pedal steps underneath your desk that would help you move as well if you do need to stay seated. That helps keep your body moving and your legs getting some activity as well if you can't get up at that moment. But it is still important to make sure you're getting your steps in and moving your body. You can do some chair exercises as well and help your upper body strength, your lower body strength, even if you do have to have a more centered around a desk type of activity for the day. But any of the walking trails you might see around the office or wherever you are, possibly throw in an exercise video that you might have. You can YouTube things at this point. You can find videos all over the internet where you're able to do some things in the office to make sure that you stay active.
And also have a mind on safety when you're walking. Walking at night, perhaps you want to have some other people with you. Be careful of the surfaces you're walking on so you don't trip and fall. And have your cell phone and identification with you when you're walking. And if you're walking at night, look for areas that are well lit.
I think there's many different ways that you can incorporate physical activity on the job, and there's probably plenty that we haven't mentioned that you would even have some suggestions and be able to add to the variety of different things that you're doing as well. Keep your body moving. As Joanne mentioned, about every 30 minutes, try to get up and walk around so that you can keep things moving along. It will help decrease your stress, help you maintain focus on the job, and help your overall wellness.